yeah, I only slept like 4 hours, which I know is not good, but, you know, I still wanted to play this. And hell, I'm glad I am. So yeah, let's give him the DNA, that'll scare him away, and then we can grab the map.
I wonder if that would work. At least it would distract the Master Brewer a bit.
It should. Well, there we go.
Ah! Hello? Stop! That wasn't supposed to happen.
It wasn't?
I have a feeling that wasn't such a brilliant idea. Oh, I like Master Brewer.
Come on, it's just a bot.
That was amazing. The eternal struggle of dwarf against machine. And I won!
Are you okay?
Of course! And why not? You think a stupid tin bucket's going to beat a proper dwarf? No chance. That was good. Something's happening at last. Cause for celebration. I think we should drink to that.
So he starts drinking by the bar and then he's not looking at the map, right? Yup.
I think he's drunk with victory, so he shouldn't see anything. I have it. The map of the area. And that's the last of my gear. I must get back to Grandad. Fast.
So I shall. Because I'm very worried, interested. I'm not sure which word fits best, but one of those on what his actual plan is. 'Cause apparently it doesn't involve walking if, you know, you have to bring a parachute.
And down we go.
Kind of reminded of, you know, Monkey Island. Human cannonball and everything. That pretty much is where this is going, isn't it?
Excuse me, Colonel Grandad?
Yes, report back.
Oh, do I have to tell I've got every single... Yeah, I guess I do.
I have the pot, helmet.
Excellent, soldier. The helmet will protect you from physical attacks. You can even sit on it and use it as a saucepan.
Ooh, how practical.
Let me see your helmet.
It's not all that great, I know, but...
What? It's a good helmet, and it's going to protect a good soldier. That is, of course, as long as the enemy doesn't attack with dragons, or has wizards in its ranks, or magical swords, and doesn't go for your head.
Maybe I should look for some armor with magic.
Poppycock! That helmet will do.
Yep, of course.
I got a map.
Excellent. My commanding officer always said good maps are half the battle. Of course, you won't be needing it if everything goes well.
If what goes well?
But if not, it's always good to have a map with you, what?
I have a parachute.
Fantastic. Parachutes are hard to come by and are difficult to make yourself. After all, you'd only want to entrust your life in a quality product, not something makeshift you've patched together yourself.
Trust my life? But, of course. I mean, of course not. So, that's the last of my gear.
Excellent. We could get going if only my damn machine would work. But you can't find a thing in this house. No nitroglycerin, no dragon hide armor, no concentrated pillars of salt, no full mithril jacket bullets. Nothing.
What do you need all that for?
For what? It's a war!
But we just want to deliver the ring to the Archmage. Don't you think a sled...
What? I need a nitroglycerin substitute. Something highly explosive. The only thing that comes to mind is good old dwarven ale.
Dwarven ale?
Devilish stuff. We reduced complete countries to ash and rubble with it. We loved the smell of dwarven ale in the morning.
Okay, I'll get you some dwarven ale. Anything else?
Yes, I need a cog. A 5/8-inch screw steel sprocket, straight beveled, hard chrome plated, BSA threaded flange with right hand thread and lock ring locking. It's not a standard size, and I can't find one anywhere.
A 5/8-inch screw steel sprocket, straight beveled, hard chrome plated BSA threaded flange with right hand thread and locking lock ring. Sounds familiar.
Come back when you've got the stuff. I'll sort out the rest. But bear in mind, the Dark Lord knows all of your thoughts.
Right.
What the? Okay, so this thing is gonna have it,
The
right?
flying fish is immobilized.
Yep, you have to get out the cog. So there we go. So let's do that.
Shouldn't be a problem with the right tool.
There we go.
There you are. A 5/8-inch screw steel sprocket, straight beveled, hard chrome plated, BSA threaded flange with right hand thread and lock ring locking. Maybe that cog wasn't all that important. Fly. Oh, maybe it was important.
I think it was. I think it was. Alright, so Dwarven Ale. The crap. So now I have to, you know, double the barley and grow it and stuff like that, right? Right? Now I need it?
I don't even know what to do with one handful of barley.
No, apparently I don't. Okay. So I guess we gotta ask the master brewer how he does it, and, you know, then he'll tell us? Maybe?
Hello, Master Brewer, sir!
Aye, aye, Wilbur.
No comment on the, you know, me having a pot on my head? No? Okay, cool.
Mr. Master Brewer, assuming I were to need some dwarven ale,
Dwarven ale! It's not allowed, unfortunately.
why not?
Have you heard about the explosion on Mount Winterpeak?
The volcanic eruption.
Volcanic eruption. Deep under that mountain was the finest ale brewery in the whole dwarven world. My dad took me there when I was nothing but 2 beer crates tall. Can you imagine how aled up we were?
Kind of. What happened?
Ah, well, some so-and-so cocked up, and boom! That was that! All over for Dwarven Ale brewing. After the accident, it was banned as a substance of enjoyment. The sharp taste, the warmth in the throat, gone forever. Now it's only used in warfare and in the alchemy industry.
I love that. I love all about that.
But you do know how to brew dwarven ale, don't you?
Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Of course I know. I'm the master brewer. It's not difficult either. First, you get barley germinated in a malt house, then let them bloat up after leaving them dormant for a bit. Then kiln dry the green malt, keeping it turned, coarse mill it, making sure that the husks don't get destroyed.
The husks? What are...
Then mash the whole lot in a mash tun, obviously using a decoction procedure. After the iodine test, we get on with purifying and separating the malt from the beer wort in a slatted filter bed.
Of course, but...
In other words, we let the draft run through the mash pot. We then put the first wort in the brewing kettle, let it simmer, and add the hops. We let the wort settle to remove the trub crust, add the yeast, and then leave to ferment. Then we run everything through the pebble filter. That's all fair enough. Then it gets more complicated.
Stop!
What? We're just getting to the exciting part.
I'm sure we were, but I just abandoned the idea of brewing some dwarven ale myself.
Well, whatever you think.
Could you make me some of that? Yeah, please. I was actually thinking the exact same thing as Wilbur was.
Let's assume I need a small tankard of dwarven ale really urgently. Could you brew it for me?
Could do, but I'm not going to. It's not allowed.
Oh, come on. Who's going to notice? When was the last time another dwarf came by to visit us?
it's a fair time back.
You see? Wouldn't you just love a nice cold dwarven ale tonight to celebrate your victory over the robot?
Oh, dwarven ale is nectar. I'd certainly enjoy a wee taste of it again. No, it's not going to happen. I'm missing a few ingredients.
And if I get them, would you brew up 2 tankards then? One for me and one for yourself.
Aye. It's a deal. You find me the missing ingredients, and I'll brew some dwarven ale.
Okay, what do you need?
Crystal clear mountain water, hops, and some barley for malting.
But that's it? No deviled fire, salamander eyes, or dragon's breath, that sort of thing?
Nope. Water, hops, and malt. Then there's just a few secret ingredients and naturally synthesized aromatic substances and a couple of E numbers. But I've already got them here.
Okay, water, hops, and barley. I'll get them.
I'm not even going to point out the fact that, you know, he's the master brewer and he doesn't have that stuff. Not gonna mention that at all.
Here's some barley from my mum's kitchen. Can it be used for brewing?
It's not the best, but it'll have to do.
I have a pot of crystal clear water for the dwarven ale.
Show me. Aye, that water's very good. We can use this.
So yeah, it's very adventure gamey in that if you have access to the area, you can just use whatever it is that you can use in a later puzzle. Like with the water. Like I had no clue on that, and you know, if I'd gotten to this point, it would have been obvious. But yeah, I could and did pick up the items and use them. So it is always something that I always quite enjoy in adventure games, to be honest. Because it just gives you that little bit of freedom, like, you know, whatever. You can solve a puzzle ahead of time. Yeah, where do I get hops from?
Do you have any idea where I can get the hops?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that thieving rat took the best part of 5 sacks. I've
What?
not enough left. I've got to be careful with it.
The rat, huh?
Okay, so now he has a good reason to stick his head in there, so...
I have to go. Enjoy this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love that guy. Right.
If the rat has stolen that many hops, it might still have something stored in there. There's something in there. Something round. Hopefully it's not a giant rat dropping. It's a single hop. This is probably all that's left of the stock of hops.
Well, then we know where to go. Yep, down there, in there. A single hop. Throw it in there.
Okay, I'll plant the hop in the soil.
Then throw some super fertilizer on that.
Let's see what happens. I really can't imagine this stuff. Wow.
Whoa.
Good fertilizer, that.
No shit. That wasn't entirely obvious, but he kind of went, Should I drink this? That was pretty good.
Wow. A huge hop plant with tons of cones. I picked about 10 cones. That should be enough for the dwarven ale.
Well, that was easily solved.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
Aye, Wilbur.
I like that guy.
I've got some hops for the ale. Is this enough?
Ho, that's enough. I hope you haven't been whipping stuff out of my stock.
No. Well, only indirectly.
That is true.
And that means I've got all I need to brew the lovely dwarven ale. Right, it's all go now then.